just want to let you know that I am here. Your king is here. And we ain't going nowhere. For the war has just begun. I will rise again. I am strong. I am a king. You can't take my pride. I am a warrior. I'm a king that would never give up. I'm a king that will fight.
I think the coronavirus is real. I think the coronavirus saved Deontay Wilder's career. Because if he was fought in July, I believe that's not enough time. It's two things really that he got to work on. It's like 3 or 4 things, but the main 2 things that he gonna work on is probably most likely getting combinations off, throwing combinations instead of throwing one punch at a time, throwing combinations on balance, and being able to being able to work his jab, set up punches, disguise his punches, not to be so predictable. Those are 2 things that he. I don't care what else he do. I don't care what else Fury do. If he could do those 2 things, with his power, he would be all right. All the movement, all the footwork, all the defense, and all that. Slipping punches, moving, being a little better defensively. That stuff, because he already a professional boxer. He already know how to do that stuff. He just stopped doing it because he started relying on his power. So it's not gonna take him a whole lot. It's just gonna. The hard thing is the reps. It's just the repetition. It's just the drills. It might have to spend more hours a day doing that shit, and that's kind of hard on your mind and your body doing the same old redundant thing over and over and over again. You even got to do it by yourself because no coach is not gonna be around when you're doing this shit all the time. You're just gonna constantly keep doing it. That's the only way. And then drilling it, and then doing it, and then going in the ring and practicing it. So he gonna have to be able to throw punches. That's gonna take a lot of hours. It's not the time. It's not the time. People think it's it's gonna take a whole lot of time. No, it's gonna take a lot of reps. It's gonna take a lot of reps, and that's what's gonna be hurting him. Because if he would have been doing it at first, he wouldn't be in this position. So they looking for October the 3rd. That's well enough time to get. I say he gonna need. I say 4 days a week. He gonna have to do like 8-hour days. He gonna have to do 8-hour days. He got to do 8-hour days, just reps, just throwing combinations, just going over with a good coach, getting the combinations over, just staying on balance. 8-hour days, 3 to 4 days, like 4 days a week, just reps, and it'll become muscle memory, and then he can do that, and then work on his jab, just work on his jab, just get a punching bag, work on delivering your jab at different speeds, different angles. He gonna need at least 5 different jabs to stop Tyson Fury, coming at different speeds, different angles, and probing is along with the jab anyway. Just probing and using his lead hand. He going to do that. If not, he ain't gonna win. All the rest of the stuff he had to do, even if he don't get around to it, he still can make it a competitive fight and may put Tyson Fury on his ass, even if he come forward. Even if he come forward with throwing combinations and having a tremendous jab, hitting Tyson Fury in the body, hitting him in the body, and then lead off, and then the next shot's a lead off hook, then slip him, then hit him with an angle, then throw like a 2 or 3 piece combinations. With his power, if he start doing shit like that with his power, he gonna eventually catch Fury with some shit. He gonna fuck him up. But that takes reps. Just reps. Just sit. I'm gonna tell you how it man. Just imagine you. Everybody went home from the gym. Y'all practicing all y'all shit. In order to get the reps in, you can go 10 years. You can start next year. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work next year. It ain't gonna work. Only way it's gonna work if you get and start doing the repetition and start doing the drills. Just drilling. And that's gonna take hours of just sitting there, drilling, throwing the combination, being on balance, throwing the combinations, being on balance, throwing the combinations, being on balance. Do like 3 rounds, stop, do 3 more rounds, stop, 3 more rounds, stop. Just do 15, 20 rounds every 15, 20 rounds. Then stop, do 15 more, 20 more rounds. Just keep doing rounds, 8 hours a day. Just throwing punches and bunches, combinations, feinting, palm with the jabs, different jabs. The way he throw his jabs, he's never on balance. Throwing like 5 or 6 punches at it, combinations. Learning, he going to learn at least I say at least eight combinations. Keep throwing the combinations. That's just take times out your day. Now you ain't gonna have that. Then after doing 8 hours a day, just like a regular job, you're not gonna be able to party like you're gonna be tired of shit. And plus, do your regular old shit. Have 12 hour days, man. 10, 12 hour days. Then take your 3 days off so you won't burn yourself out. And that's the only way he gonna get good at that shit. And have a coach watch him for a couple of hours. Then this coach watch him, he repeat it. Then get in the ring like 2 days a week. Light spar, get your combination, get your shit off. Shit, I can oversee that shit. I can oversee that. But you're gonna need somebody that's grounded in the fundamentals. And get rid of this attitude right here. I'm your king. Your king has arrived. You gotta get rid of this weird ass attitude, man.
To the death. And if anyone don't understand that, don't understand what it is to go to war, don't understand what it is to fight, we will rise again. We will regain the title. I will be back. We will hold our heads up high. Your king is in great spirit. And we will rise like a phoenix from the ashes and regain the title. I'll see you in a few months. For the war has just begun. All my love.
This weird Regal attitude, Stephen William Regal and some shit like that. He gotta get rid of his wild ass attitude, man. Just get to work. Just get to work. Fall in love with the hard work instead of falling in love with being some Regal king. Walking around with this stupid suit on and talking to Phoenix and the ashes and all that wild shit. Get rid of that wild ass attitude. Get rid of the LDBC and get your ass to work and get that belt back. This is Wood, man.